Something important is happening right now in mortgage and real estate, and most professionals are either not paying attention or underestimating how fast it's moving. AI is already sending referrals. Not someday, not in theory. Right now, when a borrower opens ChatGPT or Gemini or Perplexity and types, "Who's the best loan officer for a first-time buyer in my market?" the AI doesn't call your referral partners. It doesn't check who you know. It crawls publicly available text, your reviews, your LinkedIn articles, your Google business profile, your website content, your mentions in local publications. It synthesizes all of that and generates a recommendation with confidence. That's a referral, a new kind of referral, but a referral. And the data on what happens next should get your attention. A Seer interactive study found that leads referred through ChatGPT converted at 15.9% compared to 1.76% for Google organic traffic. That is roughly 9 times the conversion rate. For mortgage specifically, a high trust, high consideration transaction, the advantage is at its highest because consumers treat an AI recommendation the same way they treat a trusted friend's referral. They arrive pre-qualified. The research phase happened before they ever reached out to you. I recently read a piece by Mike Seminari at Stratmore Group called "The AI Era of Mortgage Trust Has Already Begun." It's a strong piece and worth reading. He's right about the big picture, but there are 2 places where I think the argument stops short, and I want to address both of them. First, online reviews. Mike describes them early in his piece as passive validation tools. In an AEO and GEO world, that framing is no longer accurate. AEO is answer engine optimization. GEO is generative engine optimization. Both refer to the same reality. AI engines don't invent recommendations from nothing. They summarize human praise. They harvest publicly available text. Your reviews are not optional credibility garnish. They're the raw fuel the engine runs on. If that fuel doesn't exist, you disappear from the conversation entirely. Second, wow moments versus consistency. Mike says focus on consistency over wow moments. I land differently on this. Clean process is non-negotiable, and here's something people miss. Failing the table stakes does not just fail to help you. It actively poisons your AEO and GEO. Negative reviews are crawlable too. A pattern of complaints quietly deprioritizes you. The floor matters because the floor can kill you, but clean process alone is still only table stakes. Nobody posts, "My loan officer was great. He didn't ask for my tax returns 12 times." What breaks through human inertia is an emotional moment. The deal that almost died and didn't. The 7 p.m. phone call with good news. The unexpected closing gift. Those moments trigger the review, and that review contains exactly the kind of specific, emotionally charged language that AI engines harvest to build recommendations. Process protects your floor, wow moments build your ceiling. Now, here's the part I really want you to hear. Rocket Companies has built an extraordinary machine, 62 million monthly visitors, 9.5 million servicing clients, and 83% recapture rate. United Wholesale Mortgage has 2,000 technology professionals under one roof in Pontiac, Michigan, with over 500 active projects running simultaneously. In real estate, 2 corporate parents now sit on roughly 500,000 agents combined. I'm not critical of any of this. These companies are raising the entire industry. But here's what I want the independent professional to hear clearly. You don't need their resources to win this one. AEO and GEO are not won by the company with the biggest technology budget. They're won by the professional with the richest, most specific, most authentic digital footprint in their local market. A 2,000-person tech team cannot write your client's story about how you saved their deal at 11 p.m. on a Friday. They can't generate the review that says you are the best VA loan officer in Tucson. They cannot build the FAQ page that answers exactly what first-time buyers in your market are asking right now. You can. The playing field has never been more level for the professional willing to do the work. I wrote a full article on this today with a complete practical framework, including a challenge I want you to take before you do anything else. The link is in the comments. Every wow moment is a data point. Every review is a signal. Every article is a breadcrumb. The AI is learning who you are from what you leave behind. Make sure it's learning the right thing. Thanks so much.